If you live in the UK,
you'll be very aware of the controversial grey squirrel. They were introduced here back in 1876 from North America, and ever since then they have bullied the native population of red squirrels and caused their numbers to plummet dramatically. I have quite close personal ties with the grey squirrel community, so I won't be commenting on this any further.
But a certain squirrel has come to my attention that I believe can bridge the gap between the two subspecies and finally bring peace to the domain of squirrels.
This guy! Now this may or may not just be an albino grey squirrel,
but for the sake of a bit of added flavour, we'll call this
Throughout the day, I'll be keeping track of how many grey squirrels I find down here. I wonder how many it will take before the ghost squirrel turns up. So this is the first regular squirrel that I found. Hopefully it won't take too many until I find a white one. But it is already dawning on me how hard this is going to be. Where's your white friend? Squirrel number 2. Found very shortly after the first one. Third squirrel just running away over there. There's 3 in like the first few minutes. Okay, so this place is crawling with squirrels. We've literally seen 4 in the last like 2 minutes. So there must be a few hundred in here, and we need 1. So this might be a bright white needle, but it is still very much lost in this haystack. Bearing in mind, obviously, squirrels could be at any height, any tree, like from the floor all the way up to the canopy. Trying to find one individual squirrel is going to be a challenge. Let's count, is that 5? Yeah, it is. Next up, we found number 6 that Finch didn't like. No. Followed by a sneaky 7th and a particularly cute number 8 who was enjoying a nut. What are we looking for? Is it squirrels?
No, white squirrels.
I just think rats are pretty cute when they're not in bins. I think that's number 10 already. That must be so hard to get into a chestnut like that. I'm sure it's tricky, but some other people cheered him on. These nuts are properly savage. I would definitely stick to acorns if I was a squirrel. I know their paws have some padding, but their faces still have to push into all these spines. Yeesh. This white fella should stand out so much. Basically just need to get lucky. Put the time in, and eventually he's going to scurry in front of me. I hope. Then I found squirrel number 12, closely followed by number 13, who was another one who made odd dietary choices. So just how rare are albino squirrels anyway? When I consulted a high-ranking squirrel expert, I learned that only 1 in every 100,000 grey squirrels are albino. The same expert told me there are roughly 2.7 million grey squirrels in the UK, which means there should only be 27 of them in the whole country. That's rare. I have lost count now. 15-ish. I think it's going to be like pushing 100 squirrels before I find the white one. I'm finding every animal in the UK. I thought I already featured tufted ducks, but I haven't. So they're animal number 112 out of 742. Feel free to check out my other videos if you want to catch up with the series so far. So I'm pretty sure I found where the white squirrel lives. Down here, number 36. Hello. Here's some squirrel information that might surprise you. What do squirrels eat? Nuts and seeds, right? Wrong. They will also occasionally eat eggs and even young birds. So remember, every time you think something in nature is cute, it's not. But they do also eat flowers, which boosts their cuteness back up again. Remember Squirrel 1? He's able to do that thanks to his double-jointed ankles that his parents got him for Christmas. These allow his feet to face both forwards and backwards, a perfect adaptation for tree climbing. I have the same thing.
It's a blessing.
Squirrels know when someone's having a cheeky peeky at them.
They pretend to bury nuts when they know they're being observed and then sneak off to bury it somewhere more secretive instead. They make nests which are called drays, which they kit out entirely with third-hand IKEA furniture. But they don't actually hibernate in their pads like many people think, although they will snooze for several days straight if the weather is particularly grim. They will also use their huge tail as a blanket to keep them warm during these times. You know what? You go ahead and eat those baby birds. You're definitely still cute, you little nut birds. And then, out of nowhere, a ghost appeared.
Found the white squirrel. Where is he?
I can see it. Wait, oh, I've got to calm down. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I did it. That's him. No way. Look at that. That's amazing. I found it. That's so cool. I can't actually believe I found it. Look how amazing it is. 1 in 100,000 apparently. And I found him. I thought it was going to take 100, 200, 300 squirrels. It's about my 25th squirrel. So cool. He's buried in something. This is so amazing. Look at this. This is so awesome. I honestly can't believe I found him. An albino needle in a haystack. This is awesome. I am so happy with that. It just went up into this tree and I sort of lost sight of it. But that is so cool. I can't believe I actually found it. Absolutely buzzing with that.
As the ghost squirrel was out of sight, we had another little walk around. We saw more grey squirrels like this one of course, and then after a short while, the white one returned. Albinism is a genetic condition that causes a lack of pigmentation. This is what gives this squirrel its white fur and red eyes. It means they don't have melanin, which is responsible for giving colour to skin, hair and eyes. They are more sensitive to sunlight and also have slightly impaired vision, which makes their in-tree acrobatics even more dangerous. They also obviously stand out vastly more, which is why this one wasn't actually that hard to find at all. This means that predators can spot them far easier too, so albino squirrels have a shorter life expectancy than standard greys. Unless it suddenly starts snowing, and then in that case they'd be absolutely laughing, won't they?
He's coming right towards me. He's coming right towards me. I'm about 4 meters away. Look at this. This is incredible. That is the shot I've been waiting for. That looks amazing. Look at its pink eye.